2.
Hi, this is Tim Stack. I am back. We're live at Comic-Con. We're in the EW photo studio, and I am here with the lovely and very funny and very smart and educational, informative cast of The Vampire Diaries and Julie Plack. Julie Plack.
I'm gonna give ourselves.
I'm gonna clap also because I just learned so much about. I know. Clap for me. I learned so much, and that this was the highlight so far. This day has been rough, and these nerds are intense. How have you guys had? How's your Comic-Con been so far?
It's been fun. I had my birthday yesterday.
Really?
So, yeah, I spent it down here and it was great.
What were you like engaging with the fans? What did you do for your birthday?
Yeah, I walked around the floor and like, read comic books and like saw a bunch of movies and stuff.
That's
very cool. That's a very cool
Oh,
birthday.
you just saw the movie panels.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
But I am looking forward to Batman.
Are you able to walk the floor without being like attacked?
It happens.
He likes it.
It happens in ways.
He walks on the floor to get attacked.
You wear a Batman costume.
he walks
You wear
I wore a shirt with my face on it.
Okay. All right, that's fine. It's
Yeah.
okay. You're allowed to do that.
Oh, thank you.
Are you guys? Do you geek out over things? Like, are you Game of Thrones people? Or are you like yes?
Game of Thrones and Walking Dead.
I don't watch any of that.
You don't watch any?
You don't?
I never
serious?
I don't
never
either.
seen any of that.
I never get time to watch it.
Are you one of those people who's like, I don't even own a TV?
I don't even know
I
what's
know.
going on.
I
Can I
can't with
secretly
that.
watch everything?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Wait, you don't own a TV?
I don't watch TV. I don't like TV.
Jesus
Wait,
Lord,
wait,
are
are
we
we
live?
live? I know.
I take that back. I love
What are
television.
you doing? I
How do
know.
you feel
I
about
don't
You don't understand this medium called television.
No, I can't sit still. It has nothing to do with TV.
Okay,
There's some
all right.
compelling television. I've never seen Mad Men. I've never seen Breaking Bad.
Oh,
I've never
Breaking
seen-
Bad is here
I can't-
too.
I hear it's amazing. I just can't sit still.
Easy down, boy.
Steven's got
Take a breath.
Wow. Have you watched a show
Maybe
called
you should
Vampire
lower your
Diaries?
caffeine
Yes,
intake.
Okay, good.
It's a one show.
Okay. He has watched Vampire Diaries, which is good for you all.
Are you
Good
sure?
to know. Yes.
Okay.
Just his scenes.
What's
your
your
favorite
Just
episode?
a couple episodes. Just his scenes. What? So let's talk about next season because that finale just was so intense, and I want to talk about a little bit too about the water scene. So you were underwater doing that, like with scuba gear and stuff. Like
No,
how did you do
it
that?
was all CGI and cartoon characters.
Ugh.
We weren't really there. I had days
All
off
Avatar
the whole
stuff.
time.
They
Yeah.
shot it in
James
a fish
Cameron
tank.
Yeah.
Cameron, second unit director.
It was cool. We did a lot of training beforehand. And we got to shoot at like a naval academy or something, like a police something or another. And
Where the police train
From naval to
Navy
The
police.
Navy Police. I'm familiar with the Navy Police.
It's where they'll drop cars
Well,
into
they'll
the
train-
pool
they'll- no,
so
they-
that they can
Oh,
do
do
rescue.
rescue.
It's where they-
and
Yes,
stuff
they
like that.
train all the
they
rescue
train
people.
all the
Simulation.
The Atlanta Navy Police.
Let me ask you a question. Do you ever feel like claustrophobic underwater? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, did it get scary?
Yeah.
I mean, she and I were in the cab of this truck, which is
Yeah.
at the bottom of this very large, like, Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Yeah.
I think it was like 12
Bigger
feet
than
deep,
Olympic.
14
They're
feet.
way bigger than Olympic.
Okay, I'm just trying to give a size reference. It was really freaking big, all right?
You don't know your pools.
I know,
you
I
weren't
know.
there.
I wasn't there, but I
It
knew
was
where it was.
Yeah, he wasn't there. It was intense, though. That's all.
It was intense.
Like 12
Yeah.
hours a day. We were under the water for like 20 minutes at a time.
Man,
Like
that's
trying
awesome.
to learn like hand signals so Nina and I can communicate.
It
and
was
waiting
cool,
on
though.
Paul
It
to
was
stay
great.
It
there
was.
all
It
the
looked
time.
amazing.
Yeah.
And it was so emotional.
Waiting
I thought
on Paul
Tim-
to
Tim
save
got a
me.
little- Tim got a little misty, let me tell you.
Oh,
Right now, I know. It was sad.
I knew what was gonna happen, and
Yeah.
I started crying too when I saw it.
And so, what is Elena like as a vampire? Is she like badass? Is she like
We don't know yet.
okay?
We don't know yet. We'll have to see.
We
Can
don't
you tell
know.
me what she's like?
Well, listen, I will
Well-
say this. By the way, you think about it, Damon and Stefan have been known to be extremely volatile and very, very unpredictable when
Yeah.
they're in their sort of, binge benders, if you will.
Yeah.
By virtue of the fact that Elena is such a solid human being, even though she's sort of this like beacon of light and
Yeah.
shepherd through the valley of darkness for other people, who knows? Who's to say that she's gonna be this way when she becomes a vampire? When her feelings and emotions are, they're amplified 1,000-fold.
Julie, enlighten us.
Who knows?
Yeah. Then when you
We
think
have
about
the
it, this
answer
is
right
a
here.
girl who spent, most of her teenage life in a perpetual state of grief.
Yeah.
So as a human, she has a hard enough time dealing. So with everything amplified and magnified, it's gonna just like wreck her world for a while and change a lot of things.
Is
for
she
her.
gonna whoop our asses?
She should.
She probably
I-
could.
She
When
should.
Stefan kisses
I'd
her
love
off.
to.
Yeah.
She might as well.
I'd love to.
So you guys were on. Your panel was right before True Bloods, and I'm going to name drop. I moderated True Bloods panel, but I asked them this, and they
Want me to
sort
pick
of
up
like,
that name you just dropped?
Yeah. Anyways, I asked them this, and they sort of they didn't really give me a good answer. Like, is there beef between you two? Like the two vampire shows? Is it like the Sharks and the Jets?
I actually
like,
just started watching their show. I think it's great.
Yeah, they were kind of like we don't like to talk about them.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I just started
because I was about
watching.
to say something nice.
I started watching it the other day. I think it's
they
good.
were teasing, but I like this. I like starting a rivalry between you two. It's literally like the Sharks and the Jets.
I feel like we're in it together.
Yeah, I thought we were friends. I thought we were buddies.
I mean, that's like Kevin Williamson's favorite show on television.
Oh, I'm sure they were
They'd
just
be
teasing.
heartbroken.
I think they're just teasing. I just didn't know if there was like a rival, like an inner rivalry.
We don't feel the rivalry.
Okay.
We don't feel the
No,
rivalry.
but we do have those moments when we're breaking story and we get so into an idea and we start like getting all jazzed about it, and then somebody will walk in the room and be like, "Oh, they just did that on True Blood," and we'll be like,
Or when you so desperately like you want to so bad, you're like in a situation that's intense and you want to as your character just curse on screen, and you're like, I'm not on HBO.
Yeah.
Or you just want to
Like when
drop your
Ian wants
pants and
to
show
get
your
naked all
butt.
the time.
When I want to get naked all the time,
Actually,
I can't get naked all the time.
I know. Well, yeah, I know. What do you? I mean, do you guys like?
Nice, buddy.
Do you guys like coming here? I mean, it must be incribly intense for you all. Like, I just feel like
it's a blast.
Yeah.
This is one of the funnest
Don't you
weekends of the
speak
year.
for all of us. I hate it.
Paul, you hate everything.
Paul doesn't have a TV.
Okay.
Paul's even like
Paul doesn't like holidays.
Yeah.
And
Paul thinks we're at like a
sunshine.
Halloween costume convention or something probably right now.
puppies.
Sorry.
Nina, do you like it? You're into it? You like comic?
Yeah, it's fun. It is a little intense in terms of like getting from one place to another. For example, getting here, we wanted, like, the traffic is so terrible because there's so many people. We wanted to get out and walk.
So we took a chopper.
We
No, I'm kidding.
but we couldn't. You can't walk out because
Right.
then there's so many.
Yeah.
But it's
Nerds. So many nerds. You could say it.
No, there's so many. Here's what it is. There's so many awesome people that
That's true.
want to hang and chill.
They
There's
wave
just not
awesomeness.
enough time, and it gets very intense.
Yeah.
And we literally sat on one block for 25 minutes.
You know what?
This
It
is
was a
Zach's
lovely-
first Comic Con, by the way.
It was a
Is
lovely.
it
Zach
Yeah,
Warwick has never
I'm
been.
a-
Zach, you're a
He's
Comic-Con
never
My
virgin?
cherry's getting popped.
Awesome. How's it going so far? So this is like this is kind of like your cherry being popped right now. This is sort of like intercourse.
At this moment.
This is like, but intercourse for the first time.
So it's
which is a
very
very intense
unpleasant.
situation.
So this is very unpleasant for you, probably.
So it's kind of painful, but it feels good at the same time.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice, buddy.
that's how most
Nice.
that's how most interviews go. So I'm glad this one is consistent.
That's what live interviews need right there.
Exactly.
Zach
exactly.
Rourke.
I love sexual innuendo.
It's definitely overwhelming
Well,
and intense.
have you met us?
And
Yeah.
like Ian was saying, someone said, "What's the best part about this weekend?" or "What's the best part about the show?" And it's like moments like today. These fans, like, we work on a set all the time. You're not really aware that these many people like us.
They just tell them.
I read comic books
We
and
live in
I
a-
watch a lot
we
of
live
these
in a
shows.
bubble.
We live in a
We don't
bubble.
think anyone
one of the
likes
fans,
us,
I
and
would
this is
say.
when we realized that there are a few people in the world that actually dig what we do.
13 million
Yeah.
actually on Facebook.
It's crazy, you guys. I know it's crazy though. Nina, I want to ask you about the Scorpion because this move got a lot of when you did the Scorpion on Conan. It like created quite a
Wait,
stir.
what?
Yeah,
What?
that was cool.
When you
What's
did
a
this,
Scorpion?
it's a.
It's a
Would you like to
yoga
show
move.
us?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the yoga pose?
I'm wearing a dress. I
It's
can't
it's
do
a
it
yoga
right
pose.
now.
I can't really. I can't.
Wait,
Well, I
wait,
can't do it
can you
either.
do it?
No,
Conan
no.
was
You
shocked.
got
No one wants
right
to see.
now.
No one wants to see this body contort into different.
Conan,
I mean,
Conan
this
was
is not a good look.
blushing a little bit.
I know. Conan was like real into it. I think
He's
he's got
red.
himself in
His
it.
his face is getting redder than his hair. Which
Did he
is-
know you were
which
gonna do
is-
that?
He asked me back because he had read that I did yoga, and
Okay.
so he asked me if how well I do, and
Yeah.
I practice a lot, and I think he took a mental note, and then he put me on the spot when we were on the show. And,
Nice.
And
I gotta watch that.
It was like #1, I think, on EW.com for like weeks. Or
Really?
something. Yes.
Yeah, it was a while.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was like crazy.
And but the
Everyone had that clip on
I can't
replay.
believe how cool
I know.
it is.
He turned a lot of boys into men.
Was there sexual innuendo in the move?
It was.
I mean, it's
Yeah, it's basically like
it's
a
bendy.
handstand where
It's
their
bendy.
legs
Well, the problem-
went
the thing
back
is-
and
Oh.
It's
You-
bendy.
Yeah,
You-
it looks a little bit like.
you normally have to do it against
And you did this on the talk show?
Yeah,
Oh,
against
shit.
Conan, which is sort of like a wall.
Because he was so tall and there was no walls, so I was like, you just stand here, and I did it, and then my legs kind of dropped down. But to set the record straight, they weren't where they looked like they were on like I watched the interview afterwards, and it looked really risque, but I wasn't even. Anyway,
it was clean yoga.
Yeah.
You only practice clean yoga.
Yes.
Well, before we go, I want to hear, like, Julie, can you give us anything about season 4? Like, what? I mean, give me something.
Big, huge emotional shifts for everybody.
Yes,
big,
obviously.
massive relationship shifts for everybody.
Sure.
Vocal exercises. Look, we've got a new vampire hunter coming to town, and this guy is not going to be bellying up to the bar with Damon and having bourbon bonding. He's kind of hardcore, and he's going to take these guys all by surprise when he's definitely a lot tougher to deal with than they think. They think they can get rid of him, and they can't. We've got a lot of new characters coming in.
Yeah, we're really excited about Clay Aiken playing this role.
And that,
It's gonna be...
stunt casting. We're starting stunt casting.
I thought it was Bieber. Wasn't Justin Bieber was the
Oh yeah,
vampire
that's
hunter?
right. Shoot, yeah.
Guys,
So,
secret reveal.
spoiler alert.
Sorry.
Oh, Clay.
But what's great about it is everything feels like we're able to take the show kind of back to where we began in terms of it's a girl keeping a secret about herself and her friends trying to protect her with that secret. And everything is going to be new and fresh, like feelings that she's feeling. It's all very deep in character this year, and we're going to have a really good time digging back in and like not letting the mythology drive us like a freight train from the top, giving a nice little, nice journey and slow ride into it.
Yeah, that would be good.
Good summary.
I know, Julie. That was. It's almost
good,
as if
Julie.
you're a writer.
Hello.
It's like you write words for a living.
I do.
Good creator of the
I
show.
know. I know.
Knows a little bit about it.
Knows a little bit. She's good. She's
Yeah.
good. You're good. You're good. Good at your job. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. I know it's been a long day for you all. Well, thank you. I try. I'm glad you could have your cherry popped here. Anyways, thank you. Thanks to the Vampire Diaries. Awesome. Thanks to the Vampire Diaries cast, and stay tuned for more. Actually, I don't know if we have more today. We might have more today live. I think this might be the last cast.
I think
best for last.
buddy.
I know. I might be done. I might be done. In all ways. But thanks to you guys so much for watching live from Comic-Con. This is EW.com.
Thank you guys.